line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother, we the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
It's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Straight ahead, it's Wildcard weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Howell, he'll look to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time, as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more on that one and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people.
Touchdown! Jahan Dotson, 27 yards. And the Commanders will strike first here in this wild card matchup. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. Here's Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Losing with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, give me the 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On 4th down, Fields. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Fields.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Fields on 1st down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he stopped for no gain, and it's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they didn't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Again, Fields.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 10 yards out.
And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, and someone jumped.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
And Howe will throw it.
Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
from the gun on third down. Howell.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 7-7, our score after one.
They run the jet sweep. Dotson.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Here's Howell.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 24 yards.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Antonio Gibson
Taking it in from 24 yards out.
And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 5. And 3rd down, 6 to go.
The kicker received in the short field, but that was quarterback in the field, hoping to him. I think either guy in double coverage could react.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Now it's Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pick up there. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Nick Bonito
came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. Throwing on second and long. Powell slings this deep from McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 63 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Someone moved, flag is out, that's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. To throw is Fields. He's going to try and go deep again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Graded out.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
You good, mother.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Oh,
meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And he was able to run free after the catch.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. It's a short one. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Pushes past him, shedding the tackle.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits. Not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
Oh, well, say less. Because I was holding that hit stick on his ass. This game is fucking sad.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Powell, he's going to rifle one deep left side toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
Sly able to put this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
When you start making them juke moves, they make you get a little loose with that ball now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20-20
right, I ain't trying to lose that momentum, my boy.
To get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get more total confidence moving forward.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down.
If these guys can chop into that deficit, they need to do a much better job in the run game. Caught on the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up the fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now.
Even though it was a tackle
as
right
he'll
there.
punt it away for the second time.
That's how bad D they go there. Boom.
Fielded just inside the 20. A solid punt.
It's like you got to learn how wild man is
14
in order to play the game.
And the Commanders will take over with a first and 10.
Not real. About far. Got so many daggone they try to simulate what Jeff Taylor did. Maybe, probably all pros, right? Because well, they do them all day.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite...
Take your time. You think I go get another plate of food? Oh, no. What we doing? Oh, I bet. Let me go make my son food, too. Hold on real quick. I ain't got no kid. Hold on.
production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
I'm back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
First down, how to throw.
You better have Bucket because he was going to roast that ass.
Shot couldn't connect.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive. They chased his him just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up.
I said, oh, he about to be burnt toast coffee.
This drive.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Second down throw for Howell.
Slings this deep from McLaurin.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Play action. It's Fields. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Back to throw. Fields.
Left side, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Down right around the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Fields. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
2nd and 6 from the 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Fields now to throw.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Powell to the air on 1st and 10. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Now they try the right side here. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Powell. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. And credit the tackler to Percy Butler. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position. Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. When any pass is in the middle of the field, anyone is going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. That certainly is going to be a
I read that motherfucker like a book.
2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Roughing the passer, bro.
Flag is down in the backfield.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Let's get the call. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline.
Well, I'm grateful to God.
If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Got his man, and it's
I was trying to smack it down, dog.
Touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This one fielded at the 5.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to be...
Why y'all couldn't just let somebody else do it?
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
That was on me. I forced it. I knew I ain't had it. I still forced it.
Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there. And
that's a safety.
1st and goal.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack,
he got 92
but how about
feet.
the speed at which he takes the handoff. He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And
yeah, that's probably the I should have got that second play to food.
Touchdown. A great effort there.
I got to make something out of nothing.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship.
Oh, I know. I got it.
And that will
I had to make a turn on that plate.
2-point conversion to tie it. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
What? What are you talking about? No, but he had him over the top. You went out there for nothing. Motherfucker, they had that shit bottled up even without you underneath. It just happened. I got to throw all the time.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away.
I don't even know why the fuck he threw it when he threw it at.
You
For
have some
one.
weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read his eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is
That's just when he supposed to win where the fucking went. I don't even know how they did that. I guess I had pressure on me or something. You know how this shit goes.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Powell, another throw on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure line.
Oh, the way, Buddha!
He goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that
they
they feel like they
still
can
ain't
get out
working.
of any bad situation. They keep moving
got
around and
come on,
trying
I
to
see him
emulate
on the
guys
blitz,
like the
but you ain't gonna
Scrambler
set him.
or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing
you
yardage
using
and
him,
digging themselves a
gotcha.
hole that they can't get out of.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
He sold me!
Unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
I'd be damned. I'd rather try to play defense and lose like this. Oh, fuck.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Bears take over.
Yeah, I could have blocked that. I could have waited. I could have waited. Hold on, I'm coming. Now we'll finish. Yeah. Oh,
The
they ain't let me
Bears
do my play.
offense ready to go
Oh,
for their
good,
next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the fourth quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be in.
Thank you, Jesus. Caught me with that little bullshit ass roundabout play, the little out in the play. That shit be fucking mad. And I seen it the last minute. I said, I hope he don't know what he's doing.
There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it.
What the
This
fuck
is
are you
brought
catching
in
it
at
for?
the
Throw
21.
him.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt.
Good luck to you have this shit on
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team
He
that
better
we
not
ever
fail me
talk to
this
says the
time.
exact same thing. When you start a drive from that
He's
deep,
still on the
He's
outside.
got a man complete.
You so worried about Terry. You so worried about Terry.
That one good for 37 yards.
It don't matter. Nothing's just not if I can't score.
This game is for you because this one's
And
been
I
much
can
more
go
like
get
a
it
tennis
score and
match
get a 2-point
than a
conversion.
football game. Back and forth, back and
what is
forth.
that?
And there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
I gotta say this.
Hands it off out of the gun. That's
Damn, good thing he ain't fumbled. That was a hard hit.
He's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this
Yeah,
situation.
I'm saying to my
Yeah, I
guys,
think they
make
should
a
be
play.
taking some shots for the end zone soon.
Give me a little bit of time back here. And get you here. Oh, I thought at your ass. You think I'm bullshit.
Here's Howell.
Oh, he got back there.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge
Yeah, that was
play
looking like
at
a
this
touchdown.
point
I
in
ain't
the
gonna hold
game.
you.
He shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
It ain't that bad, Greg. It ain't that bad at all, brother. And he is a hot man. I'm gonna make my money on him.
Howell to throw.
What is he playing? What is he playing? Got him. Come on, Howell!
Toward the left side.
Oh, my
but it's
God.
incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in.
Damn, if I had the momentum, they would give me all that
And over
bullshit.
different situations and scenarios to make sure
you putting the man over the top.
on the same
What
page.
you playing? You over there playing cover 2? No, you ain't playing cover 2. You ain't that stupid. Oh, cover 4. Touchdown.
Looking for the end zone.
Oh, they won't let me jump.
The end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. These are the spots. This stage of the game where it pays to have speed on the perimeter.
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps.
You pull a grade real quick. Good luck, man. I wanted it all, brother.
Fourth down, Howell, desperation time.
Ooh! That's because you got JT Wood. I knew your dumb ass was gonna try to cut back in. You should have fumbled. That would have made it a game. Damn, dog! I should have just aggressive catch I tried to curl up and catch it.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining,
see, I went in and possession catch, which made them stop. I should have just backed up. Made the computer glitch in this quarter, like niggas be doing.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears.
Nah, what over, nigga?
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's
like, nah, man, good shit, bro.
They have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock man.